y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here. If you're new and visiting for the first time, then welcome to my channel. I thought I would switch it up a little bit today and maybe focus on hair. My makeup is already done. It's pretty basic, but my hair is not, and I think that's pretty obvious. I'm gonna do some kind of loose tousled beach type waves, and I'm actually going to be using just a good old curling iron. My sister is actually really good at this technique, and she's kind of the one that taught me, but she uses a straightener, and I haven't mastered that skill yet because you have to bring it down just so. But I do use just a good old curling iron, but I use it as a wand and wrap the hair around it as opposed to, like, you know, the old school technique that we did when we were younger and clamp it down and twist it up. Nothing wrong with that. But this is what I'm going to be doing today, and I hope y'all enjoy it and stick around with me, and let's get started. Okay, so when it comes to hair, I am by no means an expert. I'm still learning as I go, but to me, the best way to make your curls last longer, to make your hair a little bit more voluminous and full if it's kind of on the flatter or thinner side, and to make the body last all day is to have it not squeaky clean out of the shower when you do this technique. I washed my hair 2 days ago. I really only wash it every 3 days now, which is crazy because I never used to be that girl. I used to shampoo and conditioner every single day, but I found that my hair actually produces less oil, that I've trained it to not need to be washed as much, and it's fuller and thicker and just generally seems, for me personally, more healthy when I don't wash it every single day, and it definitely holds curl better and holds volume better when it's just a little bit oily. Still wash my body every day, but my hair every third day now. So the first step is to kind of run a comb through it. You want it to be kind of messy, at least I do. So obviously you can tell right now, like, see how it just stays, like, let's see, we got some oil. We got an oil situation up in there. So the first step is to comb it through, which has been done. Just use this, actually my daughter's comb. Oops. And ladies, what did we do before dry shampoo? Honestly, like, can we just take a minute to thank the good Lord for dry shampoo? It's an absolute lifesaver. I use it on the weekly, maybe even on the daily. So what I'm going to do first is just give it a general just spray through with dry shampoo. This is, okay, I feel kind of silly because I've been calling it the OGX brand, but I think it's actually Organics because it's like the pure, simple, phthalate free, paraben free, like more natural line, but I've been calling it OGX. So y'all let me know if you know. I'm gonna call it OGX for our purposes today. Everybody knows how to use dry shampoo, but just in case you don't, I like to lift my hair up. This one is residue free, which is really nice. Just spray it at the roots where you know your oil's gonna be produce the most. And this stuff, really can't describe to you how good it smells. It's like a birthday cake and a vanilla candle and like a coconut oasis. It's amazing. So I actually like to let that sit for a minute and kind of saturate into my hair. Don't worry, it's a process. Take one of these good old alligator clips and pin up the top of it like this. So we're gonna look a little crazy for just a minute. But trust me, it all comes together in the end. Are we good? Yeah, girl, we're good. Okay, so I'm gonna start at the bottom, and don't worry, I'm not gonna talk through this entire thing, but when I have the time, when time allows, I do like to do it in sections. I find it looks fuller in the end result that way. So what I like to do is take my curling iron, and I always like to curl out. So put your barrel here and curl away from your face. If you want it to have kind of that beachy look, then leave about an inch, half an inch off the bottom. And I let it sit here for between 30 seconds and a minute. You will build up some arm muscles, and you will be able to daydream a little bit during this process. It is a little time intensive, but I think the end result is worth it, and it'll last for a couple days too. So that's a bonus. Christmas was yesterday. I hope everybody had an amazing Christmas. I, for one, am excited because with my family we would have like an elongated Christmas celebration because of my husband Michael's work schedule and a couple other schedule variations. We're not able to all get together on Christmas Day. So we're actually getting together this coming Sunday with my family, and then this coming Saturday with Michael's family. So we've kind of just begun the process of all the gifts, which is kind of exciting. Okay, so this one's just about done. So I like to take her out, and then after it's come out, I actually like to kind of squish it. That's the technical term, I know. Squish it like this, kind of hold in the heat like that. And then I like to hit it with a little bit of hairspray. I can get the lid off the hairspray. Oh, that hairspray smells amazing too. It's from the same line. Hey girl, get back in your place. So now I'm gonna do the exact same thing with the next strand. There's just nothing to it. And during this time, I will just take a minute for anybody watching this, whether you know me or you don't know me, to thank you so much for your support thus far. I know I've said it multiple times, but I really am so incredibly grateful. You just find out who your friends are as far as the people that have known you the whole time and supported you and loved you. It's just an incomparable feeling, and I'm so grateful. And you know, I'm just learning. I don't think that anyone else thinks that I have all my stuff together, because I don't, but I think there can be kind of a misconception when it comes to YouTube or starting your own channel that you have everything figured out and you're teaching everyone else, and that is absolutely not the case for me. I don't even close to have everything figured out. I'm learning. There are a few things I feel like I've mastered, but there are a lot of things I feel like I need to still work on. I need to be taught. And so I'm just here really to put myself out there and make new friends and talk about makeup and all things beauty. That's just what I'm passionate about. That's what's fun to me. And I like the idea of creating a little community. So if y'all have any ideas for another video, I've got a few in my mind, but if y'all watching do, let me know and write it down below, because I would love to know. Okay, we're gonna release this guy here. Should just kind of fall out like that. And scrunch it. I'm losing the light. There we go. Scrunch it. You see how they just kind of fall in line like that together? And I'm going to give them both a spray. So that's the gist. Some girls like to curl one towards and one away. For me personally, I like the look of them all away from my face. So we'll speed up the next portion a little bit, because that's really the extent of it, and you just do it all over your head. So let's get to it. And that's all there is to it. Okay, I wish that it actually happened that quickly in real life, but the truth is, once you get the hang of it, I mean, there's no getting the hang of it to get. You just hold the barrel and wrap your hair around it. Like I said, it is a little time intensive, but I do like the finished look, which, speaking of that, we're not at the finished look just yet, but we're pretty darn close. Right now, you could totally leave it as is, just kind of loose, pretty waves, but I like to kind of mess it up a little bit. I know, it's weird, but that's kind of the look, is like I said, tousled and beachy and wavy. What I love about this look is, like, it can easily be trying or not trying. Like, you could wear this on a first date and it would be perfectly acceptable. You could wear it with a formal gown and it would be pretty if you had, like, it swooped back like this. Or you could wear it to the grocery store. You know, it's like it passes for all of them, and that's what I love about it. But what I like to do when we're at this stage, all I've done is the curling iron. I haven't done anything else with it. So I like to kind of break it up a little bit. Just take your nails, take your fingers, and just kind of mess it up a little bit. See how even doing that just a little bit gives it more volume at the crown? Kind of go through the back and mess it up a little bit. Now, this is the point I'm making. If I were to do this when my hair was freshly clean and dried out of the shower, There's no way I would have any kind of body like this at all. And I haven't even zhuzhed it with hairspray or anything yet. Like when I did my video last week and I just did really sped up hair, my hair was freshly clean and dried out of the shower. The curl didn't hold, it just wasn't as good of a look. So I'm actually gonna take this same brand, the OGX, and it's a texturizing spray. I think this is actually my sister's. Sis, if you're watching this, JB, comment down below, because I gotta get it back to you. But it just smells so good. And I'm telling you, like, you just, once you smell it, you'll know. It's called the Sugar High Tousle Spray with bamboo fibers and sugarcane extract to get loose, lived-in look, separates, elevates, and defines texture without the dry out. That's exactly what we need. So you just spray it kind of like you would, oh, hello, high powered too. Kind of like you would a hairspray or a dry shampoo. These guys aren't one to get in their place. Behave yourself, please. Just kind of spray it anywhere and everywhere. And then just kind of, like I said, separate it. Run your fingers through it. Don't be afraid to mess it up a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes I'll go back through and get a little stray piece that isn't doing what she's told. And a lot of times what I like to do, which I've done before, is I'll take a swoop of hair like this with like a bobby pin and just pin this section back. It kind of makes for a cute look. And nobody necessarily knows that it's bobby pinned, but it just provides like a cute little swoop to the side. It's good for pictures too. But I didn't bring a bobby pin downstairs with me, and I film in my basement, so anyway, that is close to being it, y'all. You just kind of run your fingers through it. I like to separate mine fully like that, and unfortunately I can't get it all from where I'm sitting because I can't back up in the backdrop here. But this is about as far out as I can get, and the last step is I'll just take some hairspray, same brand, and spray it through as a whole. Always going through and kind of separating as needed. If you wanted to be really extra, you could go in and tease. I'm not going to do that today. But teasing is fun. Your hair, of course. So yeah, y'all, I think this is just about the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I was a little bit focus shifted in this video. I'm actually filming at night and I'm in my basement and Michael's at work, so I'm home alone. Well, the kids are here, obviously, they're sleeping. I even brought the baby monitor downstairs. But it's a little different process filming at night. So I appreciate y'all bearing with me as always, but I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did like the video even a teeny tiny bit, if you give it a thumbs up, that would be so sweet. I would appreciate it. And if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, girl, what are you doing? Or boy, what are you doing? Get on it and subscribe. It's that little rectangular button. It takes 2 seconds, nothing to it, no strings attached, doesn't hurt you, only helps me. Just go ahead and click it. You know you want to. Love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.